everybody, welcome to TNC Vintage. This is Teresa, and today we are making a folio out of junk mail envelopes, things that were sent to me this week in the mail. I got a lot of craft paper envelopes this week. I guess that's what's trendy now in junk mail. I guess they're trying to make you think that they're being eco-friendly because the paper is brown and earthy, which we all know is not true. Anyway, this is the first time I've made a little folio. This is going to be a tip-in a future junk journal. I've gotten really obsessed lately with watching videos here on YouTube about people who make junk journals and all the stuff that goes with them. The pockets, the tip-ins, the journaling cards, all that stuff. The ephemera, binding, etc., etc. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that. And here we are. And of course, I'm going to put a bird on it. And I made this video a couple weeks ago before I went on vacation. And I thought I would edit this and post it while I was on vacation, but I didn't. I was having too much fun, y'all. So here we are a couple weeks later. It just took me a while to get back here, get home, and get back in the groove. So I'm using a bunch of scrapbook paper and other ephemera, and digital printables that I had laying around. We're also going to use some stamps, of course. I love this set. I think it's called Echo Park, something like that. And I love these numbers. They're very 20th century types of fonts. And I love the 20th century. I was born in the 20th century. I'm old. But yeah, using some archival ink and watering can, which is my favorite gray ink. We're also going to stamp a bird on the other side of this envelope, and we'll use jet black ink this time. I love this little bird stamp. She's just so cheerful. And we'll stick her right there. Yeah, there we go. And we'll get rid of the extra ink and put her back. That's a great stamp set. I'm trying to remember who makes it and I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. So here I am going through some ephemera paper, and the yellow roses caught my eye. And yellow roses are for friendship. And I was like, yellow roses, that's very nice. So I'm going to fussy cut this little rose and use that as some decoration here. I'm not a huge fan of fussy cutting, but every once in a while I will do it. Mostly when I'm doing like focal pieces and, when I need something to stand out. This yellow and this blue are really pretty together, and so I decide to make a pocket out of that blue paper, which is the same paper we used for the other side of the envelope. Now, I've never made a folio before, or a tip-in or anything. This is my first go, you guys. So, just having fun, doing what feels right. Wow, and here's a little tape dispenser. I have not used this thing in forever, and I couldn't remember how to use it. Woo! But there we go. I figured it out. Little double-sided tape. Oh, and I love how that looks. All right. Now, that is a postcard from somewhere. I'm going to round all the corners, and we will also do a little inking around the edges just to tie it in. Plus those edges, That's just bright white, and it was like, you know, with the craft paper, the brown ink just looks a lot better. Yeah. So now we have something to put in our pocket. I'm also going to ink around this corner just to give it a little bit of depth, a little bit of hominess. Zhuzh it, as they say. Make it look maybe a touch vintage. Even though it's totally not. That's okay. That's why we love Distress ink, y'all, right? Get that nice vintage look. Okay, so now I'm going to get rid of that white paper. And this I'm going to turn into a little journaling card. I'm reaching for something. What am I reaching for? I don't know. Oh, well. Oh, maybe it was the hole punch. Okay. And this one had a little bit of blue floral over there on the side. So I went ahead and decided, you know what? Let's accent that and go around with, I think it's either mermaid or peacock. I don't remember which color of ink. And I found that this amber gold sari ribbon, S-A-R-I. They're sari scraps. They're really pretty. And we're going to stick a bicycle on there because bikes are cute. Just putting things on here that I really like. That's the beauty of making your own stuff, y'all. You put whatever you want on there. Okay, so now I have this cute little card with the pretty ribbon that goes with my flower. And I also have this bigger piece of ephemera. And that I think I'm going to add some more paper to. So I'm going to glue this card to some scrapbook paper to give it a little more weight and make it more interesting. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to cut it out, and it should dry pretty quickly. And so now there's a nice pretty journaling card that you can write on the back of, because those musical notes are pretty pale. And of course, we're going to ink the sides to help it match everything else. And it's picking up the blue and the yellow and now the brown. And this card is going to go inside of the envelope. And that is it, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you again next time.